So this morning, I'm here to analyze two out of the numerous mistakes people make on daily basis about money. Yes. Before you lend someone money, make sure, you are aware and dig deep and understand the contingency plan behind the payback of that money. Many people never return what they borrow, And when it comes to, family and friends, they feel it's an entitlement that they can hold your stuff. After all, he's my brother, after all, he's my sister. So they hold your stuff to themselves, feeling you can do nothing about it. You won't take them to court, you will, And before you do this, make sure there is a written agreement, no matter how small that money is, because you're lending, you're not a bank, all right? Even banks, you don't need to go to the bank and tell them you know the manager and then they give you money, whatever you need. It's not being done that way. So make sure there is something written, an agreement. It is said that the love for money is the root of all evil, but the mismanagement of money is the beginning of poverty. Because sometimes when people come to you, they are having issues. Hello, please, can you lend me so amount of money? I will pay you back. And then you, out of sympathy, or you're doing it so you'll be a good person to them, or you're doing it to help out, you end up endangering yourself. And even most times you end up losing the relationship you have with those people simply because they are unable to pay back on time, or they didn't even pay back at all. And then you lose that relationship. Because at the time you start fighting or, raising your voice and talking, because time is already fast spent and the person has not been able to pay back, it's now chaos. Give me back my money. This money, I told you it's not mine. Somebody kept the money with me and then I gave it back. I gave it to you because I like you, and then you're going through stuff. And then, why would you even give someone else's money to somebody? That's foolishness. Why I'm here to talk about this thing is a bank manager granted a loan to somebody of 90 million for a project, and then that project collapsed. Now, the bank manager is in trouble because he could either go to jail for this or something like that. Misusing money and mismanaging money has put a lot of people in problems that they cannot come out from. You are working hard now to pay debts. You're working hard now to, bring yourself out of that trouble. Don't do that. Don't lend people money, whether family or friends or anything. The only thing, if such thing come to me and I see I don't have, I'll tell you, bro, I don't have. It was last week, I have so and so project right now that I'm working on, and I have actually invested everything that I had with me. So it will either wait for you next time or you look for somebody else. Or if it's a family member, because family members know how to blackmail you into doing most of these things, because when they see some of the things you do, they believe you have, and some family members just believe they are entitled to something from you simply because you are their senior. Many family members make these mistakes, but it's not right. If you are someone that does that, you should change also, So they will come to you and then they will ask you for, they'll ask you for a huge amount of money. But for me, if you're a family member and I see that I cannot escape this at this time, you know what I do? If you ask me for a 200,000 naira, I would say, okay, I'll see what I can do next tomorrow. But next tomorrow, I will either give you a 20,000 or 50,000, and I'll tell you this is what I can give at the moment. You can go find the rest of them. You get the point now. So it's a wise decision, because many people will even come to you knowing this trick also. So they are needing 200,000 and they come to you and they tell you they are needing 400,000 because they know that last you will come down to, you understand? So when they meet some kind of people and tell them those things, they will do it for them. That is number one. Be careful how you manage money, because at the end of the day, you are giving out to people what is supposed to help you climb to another level. That is one. Secondly, don't lend a woman money. This is to men. Don't lend a woman money. Give them what you know you can lose. Because a lot of ladies, I've seen problems. A lot of them have come to my desk also. This is very wrong about guys. 90% of incidents that have happened like that never ended well. Give to them what you know you can lose. This is women for you. They don't have that mentality of paying back. A lot of women go as far as trying to pay back in kind than in that cash or anything like that. This is reality I'm talking about, and you know what I'm saying. Thirdly, this one is very crucial, and it has to do with family. So you need to open your ears very well. If you are making it, or let me put it in this illustration straight away. In a family of 10 boys, and everybody is working, and one person is making 500,000 naira, and other people are making, let me say, 50,000 naira per month, and then you that is making 500,000 naira, you decide to sympathetically, supportively, kindly, generously, to show kind gesture, to fool yourself and decide to, every month I'm going to, share since they are making 50,000, you're seeing your 500,000 to be a very huge difference from there. So you want to okay, let me support them with 50,000 so that they will have 100,000 because each of them will have 100,000 because I am having 500,000 every month. How much do you think you have when you give them that? They have 100,000 now. How much do you have? Have you seen that you brought yourself to the same level? Now, who is going to help each other? Who is going to help the next person? That thing you did is not help. You only fooled yourself. You mismanaged money. You misused the money. And knowing that money is spiritual. Money comes to where it is circulated easily, but not in this way, because money itself is wise. That spirit called mammon. When people talk about mammon, now they've labeled it that mammon is evil. Mammon is not evil. Mammon is the spirit over money. It is God that made that spirit over money. Christ just said you cannot worship mammon and worship God. Do you understand it? It's not that money is bad. So mammon is not evil. Mammon is the spirit that has been assigned to money. The same way Archangel Sakel is there from the family of the same place where Mammon is. I'm going spiritual already. So let's leave it here. I think I've actually given you 3 instead of 2. So you're going to pay for that last one, because no information is free and nothing is cheap. Even in free land, you don't get free food. Take care.